Hello and welcome to our beautiful city of Bath. It's a slightly rainy day, as you can see behind me. My name is Daniel O'Connor. I'm a director here at Transform ESG, and we are here today to find out what the general public and businesses in the community know about ESG and net zero. Brenda, could you tell me what net zero means, please?
No.
Josh, could you please tell us what your interpretation of net zero is, please?
I have no clue.
Could you please tell us what your interpretation of net zero is?
I have no idea.
Any idea of what net zero means?
Is it reducing your carbon emissions to zero?
So could you please tell us what your interpretation of net zero is?
Net zero is basically sustainability and making sure that your carbon footprint is as low as it possibly can be, ideally zero.
Could you please tell us your interpretation of net zero?
Well, I think the intention is to try and bring the level of carbon that we emit into the atmosphere to its lowest possible, humanly possible means. Now, net zero means nothing, but I'm not absolutely sure we can do that, but we can get pretty close to it.
And a dark and a guess at what ESG means in business.
ESG. No, I've got no clue.
Could you tell us what your interpretation of ESG is?
I wouldn't have a clue.
And could you tell us what ESG is?
No idea.
No idea. Do you know, or could you tell us your interpretation of what ESG is, please?
No.
Could you please tell me what your interpretation of ESG means?
No.
And could you please tell us what your interpretation of ESG is?
That is economic, social governance, I think, or environmental, social governance.
Thank you. And could you please tell us what your interpretation of ESG is? There is no right or wrong answer.
Do you know, I don't know, what is ESG? What does it mean?
It's environmental social governance.
Oh, I'd never been told that before. Environmental social governance, if I can even think what that could be, sounds good to me.